Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Are we doing gang? Let's get this chat going. Let's get this chat up. Where are we at? Morning, Yaz, mate. Morning, Yazlar. So morning for those, if anyone's dropping in on Twitter. Morning, guys. Are you doing well? Hope you're all well. Welcome to the Bilbo Bag stream. Welcome to Turtle Suit City. That's what we do here, Turtle Suit City. So at the moment, currently just looking for price to get up to 39. 39, which we have a little void up there, right? We have a little void up there. And we also have all of these weak highs, which we are running. So currently looking for price to get out of 39. Out of a bounce off the midnight open price. So that's the current state of play. Just moving from a premium to a discount on the hourly dealing range. I'm currently looking for the NQ to Turtle Suit today. So the Turtle Suit, the all-time high. Before looking for a sell-off later in the afternoon. So we have quite a lot of news coming up. We're gonna have one of these days with my camera, I think. One of these days with my camera. So we have UK bank rate at 8 o'clock, and we obviously have unemployment claims at 8:30, and then we've got the US PMI at 9:45. So I'm anticipating this to be quite choppy back and forth. My first point of target is for price to get up into here to look for a potential run on the lows. So been looking for this to come up, to come back down, to then to hover, to then turtle suit the high for the afternoon sell-off. So that's currently what I'm looking at for today. Currently just looking for price to get up to 39 to turtle suit the high. These weak highs. To then work towards the divergence on the hourly low. So if we look at just not look at that. But if we look at this hourly low on NQ, right, this low here, you can see that NQ's not taking this low. Whereas if we go to ES has. So I'm looking for NQ to go and play catch up on that low before a run to go and turtle suit the high before a sell-off. Let's see if I can sort this camera out. Oh. So on YouTube, morning Ainsley, yeet, bringing in the bringing in the emojis, my guy. We have to listen to this music. That's all we got, right? So you just got, you just have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it. But this is my first stream in the Red Pill merch, right? So if it turns you on a little bit, welcome to the club. It turns me on. Being in the best trading drip there is. So welcome. Welcome. If you slate this hoodie, immediate ban. Immediate ban. It's the way it is. Alright, it's the way it is. So looking for a price at the moment to get up into this M15 Sipe. It's actually a Bissy, which is an inverted Bissy. That's currently what I'm looking at the moment. Let's come and sweep out these weak highs. Why are they weak highs, X? Because they formed inside of a discount of a former dealing range. So if we go to our 15-minute, this was our 15-minute dealing range, and at no point did price get back up into a premium, fair value, or a premium. So these create weak highs. So you anticipate price to take internal range to external range liquidity. So that's been the trade this morning. Tausend in meine Augen. So just currently looking to get up to 39. We have this little void up there on the 15-second chart, which is essentially why I want to price get up there. I also wanted to take out these weak highs on the 15. So if you are over on Twitter, feel free to say what's up. I'll try and read the comments on Twitter today. How about that? We'll try and do that. If not, feel free to come and jump onto YouTube, and then I can say hi to you, because it's very difficult jumping between all the different screens and chats and all that sort of stuff. Got Discord going on, got Twitter going on, got YouTube going on, so it does make my life easier if you all drop into one. But if you want to ask me something and you're on Twitter, feel free to jump into the YouTube or drop it on Twitter, and hopefully I'll get round to it. Alright. So just looking for price to get up to 39. Good morning, Mind the Gap. Good morning, brother. Good morning. And by the way, I get copyright strikes on this music as well, so I just can't win. Right. Can't win. But if it puts you to sleep, I apologize. But it's calming. Puts you in the right state of mind. Let's just have a look at yes at the minute. So you got a little divergence here on this low. Just want to see it stab up into this 15-minute inverted fair value gap. Can tag the lows, I'm fine with that. So this is a classic example of entering inside of a discount, paying yourself at a premium, holding runners to take out external range. But basically, in terms of the wider scheme of things, we have, for those inside Red Pill who know my SMT strategies, we have SMT tag, right? So before we go on an absolute melt. A melt. I'm looking for the highs to get tagged. But just completely mindful that we have 3 lots of news starting at 8 o'clock. So for me, I'll be looking for price to get down into this unmitigated range. First point of interest is the upper quad, then the lower quad if it goes through that. Give us 39. Give us 39. Let's go, baby. This is what we do. This is what we do. Get it. There you go. Dave FX will be proud of that one. Little 5-second scout. Little something for everybody. Little something for everybody. I don't have. Cheers, Yaz. Appreciate it, brother. So if you took a little scalpy scalp this morning, hit us up. No sweat if you didn't. We're obviously in a deep premium on the higher time frame, so not an ideal situation to be in. Looking, that'd be classic case of chasing price. But if you want to get a trade under your belt early, 39 is your target. And then I'd like to see us work towards to take out this this current hourly low. We've got 25 minutes left on this candle. So I'd anticipate it to happen in the following candle that we open up and go and work towards that low. But there you go, we're taking out those previous week lows. Week highs, sorry. Just want to see it tap 39. And I feel like we're just going to engineer liquidity up here for later on. So come all the way up here, move all the way back down again, to then move higher again, to then move lower again. So just engineering liquidity on this high, up here, for price to come and sweep, offset, accumulate. All right, offset accumulation, to then drive the market, tag this liquidity, stop out all of these early shorts before moving the market lower. 2 seconds, guys. I just need to get myself a drink, and then I'll be back with you. So who we got with us on YouTube this morning then? Who's on the old YouTube at the moment? Yaz, Ains, Minor Gap. Who else we got? So for those inside RP, you're going to be doing a sit down with Ainsley a bit later. Go through his models and his strategy, which is cool to see. It's going to be fun to do. So that's at 12 o'clock, guys, right? So if you wanna jump in on that, sit down with Ainsley. Make sure you smash the interested tab on that event. So there we go, guys. Bosh. There's your 39. So So my my target on a turtle suit would be up at 18,715. So that's my current point of interest. So it's whatever comes first. We either get down here and we go long to get up there and go short, or we get up there to look to go short to take out these lows. Either or, I'm not bothered. Trade this morning going out of a discount off the midnight open price inside this 5-minute dealing range discount, taking out the weak lows on the 15-minute, getting up to that void on the 15-second chart, right? So that's your morning trade. Anybody capture it up to 39 this morning? Oosh. Yeah, you can. Allows me to do this. Get some! Posh! So I'm now currently sat patient. I'll be looking at basically up here. That's where I'm interested for a longer term short. So we've now built up divergences on the low, right? We've got a divergence down here, right? Should anticipate price to work towards taking that low out, right? These are opportunities you can take. And that. Currently using that 15-minute inverted fair value gap now as support. So I'm currently sat patient. I'd want to see it on the other. I'd want to see it on the other side if I was going to look to play towards these lows again. This was your trade this morning. Out the discount, up to go and take that divergence, taking out these weak highs, internal to external range liquidity. So if you break down this price action on the low, returning back up into a premium, coming all the way back, offset accumulation, taking out, mitigating this range. All right, this, if you go down on your time frames, mitigates this range. So price has no reason to go below this low, right? So this is your turtle suit on the low, your primary. Price comes back, mitigates, that's your secondary. Last opportunity here is entering in on this rejection block with this having mitigated this low. So price has no reason to go below this low unless it's coming to take out this liquidity, right? Because this range is already mitigated. So this is where this now becomes your new line in the sand, right? This rejection block. So if we know our PDRA matrix, you got rejection block before an old high. So that's your last PDRA in terms of this swing low before it takes out that low. Well, if this is mitigated, this range, then this all becomes sus, because what that's now created is relative equal lows, right? So when price came back down here into this rejection block, right, knowing that this range was mitigated, this validates this rejection block, right? So then it's just a case of going outside of the discount side, running up into a premium, and then searching for your external range liquidity. In this instance, we had weak highs formed inside of a higher time frame premium. So this 15-minute dealing range, all of these highs here formed inside of a discount range. Right, never got back up to fair value or a premium, so these become weak highs. So this is setting up parabolic price action to go and drive out external range liquidity, right? Combined with the principles, so my base rule principles, which I'm not going to go into too much detail because that's for red pillars, but being inside of a higher time frame discount, right? So now we're up here. This is where you want to exercise patience, right? So we now have we're fully aware that ES has already taken out the ATH. Okay, so we've now got NQ left to come and drive this out. We're aware of that, right? But we're also aware that we've got news at 8:30 and 9:45. Okay, so for me, what's more likely is what I'd want to see is them engineer liquidity on the high, right? Drive the market lower before looking to run that before moving the market lower, right? So for me, you know, this is now breakout traders looking to come and try, you know, take out this range on the high. You know, there's nothing to say it can't do that now. There's nothing to say that. But would I want to trade price out of this higher time frame premium to come and drive out this high? Absolutely not. It's not in my trading plan. It's not how I trade, right? There's certain conditions where I will do that, but I'm not going to run through them here on YouTube. But the conditions we're in right now is not a condition when I would do that, right? So in these sort of scenarios, you know, taking price up here is the objective. Now it's a case of just sitting on your hands and going, okay, well, let's see what price does from here. Does it play into our overall bias? Well, my overall bias is to turtle suit the ATH, the all-time high, right? And to get up into 18,715 to look for a potential short. You know, I don't necessarily need to trade price up there, right? Don't need to do that. The trade was this. So I'm okay leaving this on the table to then look to see if price gets up here to then take the lion's share of the major move, right? Because this section of price action here, if it does go up there, is low risk, right? Sorry, high risk. It's not low risk. Your lowest low risk entry was down here. This is now high risk, especially as we've now got this divergence on the low, right? So we know we have this divergence. We know we have this divergence, right? Right here. I think these are all mixed up here. All right. So we know what that means if you're inside of RP, right? So for me, it's more likely that they're going to engineer liquidity on this high and then drive the market lower, right? To go and take out those divergences that we have on the low. So if we look at the midnight open price from Thursday, and we look at the Thursday midnight open price on NQ, you can see that we haven't taken it. But if we go across the ES, we can see that we have. So we have a fat divergence on this low. So what I'd like to see is us go and tag that low, this divergence, right? But then look to rally higher again, to then move the market lower once it gets up here, right? So a bit of back and forth seesaw price action, utilizing the news to do that. All right, so we have news here, we have news here, we have news here. So when it's like that and we have news which comes out sporadically and high impact, and by the way, these are high impact news today, right? Today's volatile. The UK bank rate is huge to see if it follows the US. You got unemployment claims, which is obviously massive, and you got PMI US, which is also incredibly important. So when it's like that, you know, they're going to utilize this to move the market up and down and just manipulate price, right? So I want to see this type of price action today. Chow with me, folks. Anyone else hungry? I'm like really hungry. I just got really hungry all of a sudden. So it's chicken enchiladas. Oosh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oof. I don't even know what I've got to eat today. I don't even know what I've got. I might have to order something in. I might have to order something in today. It's been an absolute monster week, by the way. absolute monster week. Still waiting for Apex to approve my payout. Come on, Apex, wake up! God damn it. So now I want to see this 15-minute inverted fair value gap now act as resistance. Urge of resistance. Resistance. I'm probably gonna go tacos, mate. You got me on the Mexican theme with the old enchiladas. So I might go tacos with tinga de res. Tinga de res. All right, Bradley. All right, Bradley. Jesus. Don't rub it in, will you, mate? I mean, come on. But well done, bro. Really well done. So for those of you who don't know, Bradley jumped into Red Pill like 2 days ago. And yesterday, absolutely banked with us. Absolutely banked. Gets himself across the threshold. Gets himself a payout. Before me! What's going on? You joined yesterday, did you? I knew it was soon. I knew it was recent. Gets his payout. I mean, what a week! Joins Red Pill, gets a payout. He's basically got Red Pill for free. You jammy dodger, you. I mean, I know Axe is the jammy dodger, but Bradley, come on, son. So we got this divergence on the low, so I want to see price work towards this low, right? So NQ going to drive towards to take this low. We're now using that. Got that 50-minute inverted SIBE acting as resistance. Good morning, Tom Lopez. Good morning. I don't know if you guys are fucking banking or what, or if you're just sitting here eating popcorn. But you know, if you want to engage, you can make money, right? That's what that's what we do, right? So if you want to jump in, feel free at any point. Morning, live your life. Good morning, bro. Good to have you on board, sir. It's good to have you on board, sir. Who else we got? Who's on the twit? I don't even know. How do I check who's on twit? Who's on twit? If anyone's on twit, give us a holler. I don't even. I just go into the comments and write something. I don't know if you can. I want to know if it works. Does it work? Or should I just keep it on YouTube? I never know if anyone's actually on it. Because I'm like linking it through something which obviously, you know, fires it out to the different platforms I stream on. And I don't know if it actually works on Twitter. So, if anybody is watching on Twitter, just put what's up in the comments, because then I'll know. Does it work? Alright. Just everyone just sits there, everyone eats popcorn on Twitter. Typical Finn twit. Let's wait for him to do something. Let's wait for him to mess up so I can go, meh, you're so shit. You're so shit. Do you know what I mean? We'll get all those little Twitter warriors. It seems a bit more delay than YouTube. Yeah, you're probably right, Sal. I think you're probably right. Elon Musk not wanting to pay for the premium stuff, right? Sounds about right. By the way, if SpaceX becomes a thing and we can all go to Mars, right? The build quality better be better than Tesla. That's all I'll have to say. I took a Model X out for a test drive, right? And like my standard thing when I get in any car is I do like a prod test. I'm like, you know, how's that feel, right? If you go into a Model X and you do the little prod test, you go poking around. It is the cheapest bit of garbage you'll ever sit in. It's horrible. So if he thinks he's going to send me to Mars for God knows how long it's going to take us, 8 months or whatever, I ain't sitting in some plasticky shell, right? I want some proper cushions, mate. Right? I want walnut veneer. Sort it out. Dodgy drivers. Well, they don't actually drive, do they? They sit there. All right, Francesco. Francesco's taking it directly to Elon Musk. Elon Musk tagged on Twitter. How about improving latency of live streams, bro? Why not to become a platform for live streamers? I think that's what he's trying to do, but he's just making an absolute hash of it. I think he's just making an absolute hash of it. So, little shake and bake here on NQ. Still looking for that divergence on the low to get around. So just to give you some clarity in terms of what I'm looking at for those who are jumping on. For me, I'm looking for price to turtle suit the high today. That's what I want, okay? So I'm waiting for a trade to get up there so I can go short. So the trade this morning was taking up to get to this 15-second volume imbalance. I'm now looking for price to get back down into a discount, ideally to take price higher again to get up here. If I do not want to be trading here because we're inside of a higher time frame premium, and I don't want to be trading price to this range because this is low risk, right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, right? It's high risk. I keep doing that, right? So trading here, this range is now high risk. So if you were doing that and you were searching for price to drive up here, you'd want to be in on this low, holding runners to take out the higher. Okay, so this is the trade that was for this morning. This is now not something I want to engage in. I'll either wait for price to get up there, or I'll just sit completely and utterly patient, right? So I now know that we still have this divergence on this low. So this is another, feather in the cap for later, for when price, if it gets up there, to drive price towards it. So this is a case of just applying patience, right? Just sitting patient, not feeling like you have to trade every single goddamn swing, throwing all your hard-earned cash out the window, right? So my area on the high is 18,715. That's my point of interest where I'm looking to go short today. Otherwise, I'll be looking to go long if we manage to get down into this unmitigated range on the low. Okay, so this range which broke out, this high, this low, once we broke out, this is unmitigated, right? So I'm either going to be looking at the upper or the lower for potential bounces if we get down here, right? And why is that? Well, because we have this divergence on the low on that hourly with ES. Okay, so ES is turtle suited that low, NQ has not. All right. So in an ideal world for me, what I'd like to see is some engineer liquidity on this high, drive the market lower to then move it higher. If it doesn't do that, that's absolutely fine. If it wants to continue plugging up, absolutely fine. I won't be in it. Right? I'm not in that spaceship. I'll be waiting for price to get to its termination, to its destination. I'll wait for everybody to disembark. I will then embark, right? And I'll come back to earth, right? So right now, everybody who boarded the space shuttle down here is happily on their journey. Some of them got sick and wanted to go home, right? But I'm not just going to take a fighter jet and go, let me in, banging on the window, let me in, because more times than not, Elon Musk is just going to go piss off, right? And I'm just going to crash and burn. So I don't want to chase price. I don't chase price. It's not my style. It's not who I am as a trader. I get in at higher time frame discounts. I trade internal range to external range if I'm bullish, and I trade external to internal if I'm bearish. It's very, very simple. AP's trying to take a hot air balloon up there. I'll see you in 3 weeks, bro. See you in 3 weeks. Oh my, might have to do some food. What should we get in? What should we get in? What should we do? Let's get some, yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Tacos. Let's do some tacos. Tingadeles. Let's do it. Burrito. Let's bloody do it, mate. Yeah, that was, yeah. What is it? How do they call it? Have you got a moldy prostate? I want to know. Yeah, I just want to know how they, you know, how they came up with it. How did they test it? You know, very weird. Very weird. I think that's one medical test you would avoid, wouldn't it? Yeah. Do you want to do a medical test for moldy prostates? You know, all you got to do is sign up, come in once a day. You'll be in and out in 5 minutes. What are they gonna do to me? Exactly. Just sue them for rape. I should probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. So let's have a quick look at the old Dixie. See what Dixie's up to. Not what, mate? Not what? Amazing if you, absolutely amazing if you've still got gold, if you hold gold. If you have any like gold, physical gold, you've done very, very well. Don't drag me into weird little things, Francesco. I don't go into those rabbit holes like looking at fucking corn wheat, all that sort of stuff. I stick to my poisons, bro. I'm not going to check it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because then everyone will say, chart it, let's trade it, and I'll stick to my poisons, mate. If I'm brutally honest with you, all I can think about right now is food. I'm absolutely starving. Absolutely starving, mate. So completely neutral for me at the moment. Completely neutral. It's an X level. It's not a, it's an X level, bro. Something I teach, very different. Similar but different. But yes, it's a projection of some degree. The only way you can pick levels beyond a all-time high is by using a projection of some degree. It's the only physical way of doing it. So just looking for a just little one and done today. Come on, Takios. Come on, then. It's mitigated that range on the high. For me, it's gone beyond. So, literally just be waiting patience to see if it gets up to 817 or 815, sorry. 8715, yeah. It would not surprise me if we engineer liquidity on this high. So we run into this little rejection block. We pull back to take these weak lows on data at 8. So we got so this obviously was the news for the bank rate. The UK bank rate. Which they kept the same. So we know that these are weak lows, right? These lows that formed inside of a premium. So it wouldn't surprise me if we turtle suit on this high. Run it to go and run this out. Creating a little cup and handle for retail. Again, so this is another weak low. Privet, what's up, Russian dude? So it'll be interesting to see how it respects this rejection block here. See if it wants to go run that low. Two seconds, guys. So you got 1 minute to the news. I'd want to see it kind of run these lows out before ripping. If it just absolutely hoondogs off the open, I'd be looking up at 18,715. Setting up a potential New York AM session reversal. Just want to see it drive out and take this low. Down at 46. It's the first low tagged. So I'm just holding a runner to see if I can get it down to 43.
Ah, posh!
Just going to take it off there. So very easy, like little scalp this morning. Just nothing crazy. Just little scalps, little 15 odd point scalp, something like that. If I had more contracts, I'd look to take out this row. I was looking for a little turtle suit on this high, so I wanted to pile in at 75. Didn't get it. I'm still looking for up here. For the main move today, I still want to see price get up here. Good stuff, Tom. Well done, mate. If you're holding run, you should be going for this weak low here. So that'll put you back into a 15-minute discount. So you want to be careful, right? So this is what I was talking about, the little cup and handle for NQ. So you want to be careful that it doesn't just go and run up here, go up towards our target. But if you're holding runners, you'd want to take out this weak low. So this low which formed inside of a premium, right? Weak low. You've also actually got a divergence down here as well. You know. They're everywhere. So just a little trade to get it off and going. Don't know if any of you took it. I saw you took it, Tom. Good stuff, mate. 48, bosh. Yeet! Yeah, but I traded it light as well because it's not my main objective. Just a little scout. So we've come back down to a discount, right? So you want to be careful. Yes, absolutely, it can move all the way back up into this range here, right? And then continue back down. Yes, it can do that. But it's not exactly where I want it to be for a long-term short. So when I do that, when it's like that, I just trade. I'm very mindful of that, right? So I just want to get in on my primary entry, take external range to internal range, and then just wait for the fin twits to get in on their 1 minute, return to OTEs for a continuation, right? Whereas we're already in, we've already paid ourselves. If you've got runners, you hold runners, lamb to slaughter, stop above this high for continuation. But every fin twit trader will be looking to get in here, whereas we've already paid ourselves the lion's share. If you're holding runners, you're holding runners, right? Good stuff, Andy. Well done, mate. So you've got potential mitigation 62 here. So your little 15-second range isn't mitigated, so this reeks of your classic retail cup and Nolux, which is just going to fail, right? Let's come take out this weak low. So you've got this little 1 minute volume balance on the high. I wouldn't want to see it go beyond that. Can wick above it, but I wouldn't want to go above that. So this is the current trade. So paid. Not that one I'm talking about. So which is where you just want to take liquid. You just want to take your positions underneath liquidity, right? There's other ways to do it as well, as you're aware of, but If you guys are new to my channel and you've bagged this morning, consider smashing the old like and subscribe. It means a lot. And I'll catch you every Tuesday and Thursdays if you want to trade along with me. If you're new to my channel. Help help a brother out. Share the love. Spread the word. Spread this trading gospel. Yes, sir. He wouldn't want to pump me up, bro. He wouldn't want to pump me up. Hell no. Take all his followings, mate. Take all his followings. That's not me being arrogant, that's just facts. Yeah, pretty much. I appreciate that, Tom Sanson. I appreciate that, brother. I'm sure some would agree with you, but you know, that's the way the algorithm works. Or world works. I don't know. Either or. But people who find me for a reason. I firmly believe that. Maybe the world doesn't want my source out there. Who knows? But what will be, will be. They don't want this source, eh? I know, yeah. I think it's because he sees a little bit of me in the mirror. Right? You know, just a little bit of ag. He's like, oh no. I don't want somebody who's going to give me beef. Give me beef back. Plainview Poe was the messenger. Okay, how did that work? So you have got a tiny little unmitigated range up here, right? Which is essentially this rejection block. So this is where you want to be in lamb to slaughterville, right? So if lamb to slaughter, right? We're in and we're already paying ourselves, right? You know, this is where FinTwitter getting in, going, oh shit, do I get in here? Do I put my stop here? Do I put my stop here? Where the fuck should I put my stop, guys? Someone tell me where I should put my motherfucking stop. Right? Yeah, we're just in here sitting pretty with lambs to slaughter. Good stuff, Galaxy. Well done, broski. It's what we do. It's what we do. So we still got this divergence on the low. So I'd like to see this cleaned out. But my ultimate objective for a long-term short today. I know. I'm in the same camp as you, D-Mel. They're still not approved mine either. I think it's because all of Red Pill have submitted payouts at the same time. And they're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We haven't forecast for this. So my ultimate objective is for price to get up here. So this is where I want to see a long-term short, right? So I'm looking for today. Yes, we've had a turtle suit, but I'm looking for us to go and run the 88, the all-time high. So this trade at the moment is like a little appetizer, right? It's a little appetizer. Also hit my daily goal. Actually hit my weekly goal on Tuesday. So we hit my weekly goal on Tuesday. So ever since then, I've just been trading super tight ranges, you know, not wanting to overstep my mark, staying disciplined, staying humble, right? And just trading small ranges. Like, you know, if you look at the trades that we took the other day, they were absolute monsters, you know, over 280 points. So not every day we need to do that. So today, Thursday, leading into more news at 9:45, and as you remember, if you've been on the stream with me since this morning, they're going to use these 3 different impact news, high impact news events to manipulate price. So we had the UK bank rate come out, we've had unemployment claims come out, and now we've got more news here, right? Which is, we've anticipated this all day, right? So the trade I was looking at today was this high, turtle suiting this high. So we've just essentially engineered liquidity on this high. Okay, which is turtle suiting this high, looking to drive down to take out these weak lows, which were the lows which formed inside of a premium. And now I'm looking for price to come and take out the divergence on the low, getting into a deeper 15-minute discount, right? Getting back into the hourly premium. Okay, so at the open, I'm anticipating for price to either run down into here to offset accumulate, so offset those who are on the right side of the position and accumulate their positions, right? But I'm not in that, which will be fine. I'll already be out of the trade. So either looking to take longs out of this unmitigated range on the low, so offset accumulating all of this to drive the market higher again to get up to here. So up here I'll be looking to go short. So either taking longs up here to get up there, or if price decides not to get down here, which is why I won't be trading this range, because my ultimate objective is for price to get up here today, looking for price to get up here to then look to trade a short, right? So this little trade here is a little appetizer, just taking a small little external range to internal range liquidity, turtle suiting the high, right? I'm a turtle suit trader. That's what I do. I trade turtle suits. I don't trade OTE. I don't trade breaker blocks. I don't trade order blocks. None of that secondary entry trash, right? So you're not going to see me entering in here. I don't do that, right? I'm in up here. This is where we get in at Red Pill, right? On the turtle suit. So now it's just a case of holding. Ooh, bollocks. Now it's just a hot case of holding positions to come and take out this week low and terminating a trade down at 36, right? That's going to be your trade, all right? So if you took 3 cons up here, you paid yourself, then you got a contract left, right? So you should have, if you already went up here, paid yourself, and now you've just got lambs to slaughter, right? So it doesn't matter if it comes and stops you out, you've already been paid. And because our stops are so small, our stops are only ever 3 points. It's minuscule. The stops are minuscule. All right. So some people are like, well, how on earth do you trade 3 points on NQ? When you realize it's completely feasible and doable, your life will change. But if you're going and you're following other traders who trade like this, they're trading some, garbage like this. Trust me, there's a better way of doing it. Galaxy, great trade, bro. Well done, mate. 68 to 48. We pretty much took the same trade. There we go. 68, 48. Little soupçon. Little soupçon. Oh. 2 seconds, guys. I think my food has arrived. I don't know which. So I'll be back in a sec. Sorry guys, absolutely starving, so you're just gonna have to deal with me eating on stream. Absolutely, I don't know why I'm so hungry. What's wrong with me? Oh mate, time to shine. You have no idea. You have no idea, son. Got the old naked burrito, mate. That's what it is. It's a naked burrito. Little bit of rice, Mexican rice, guacamole, cheese, onions, salsa. It's like a pulled beef. A bit of sour cream. It's good. Just got that as well, bro. Let's all have a food break. Do it. Yeah, Ainsley made me hungry talking about chicken enchiladas. I was like, I'm getting some of that. I'm getting involved. So for me, we're just engineering liquidity on the highs here. I'd half anticipate it to dip and rip. Yeah, 12 o'clock Central. UTC. Not Central, Eastern. Right, so it should be 4 p.m, right? UK time. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Well, I've tried it again. So basically, if you're inside Red Pill, guys, I'm going to be doing a tete-a-tete, a sit down with Ainsley. So you would have seen inside of the trade plan, Ainsley's doing very, very well with his allocation. So just want to get have a little conversation with him. So if you're interested in learning a bit more about that, then you might want to tune in. So that's going to be at 12 o'clock today Eastern. during the lunch hour, all right? So I'm interested to pick his brain as much as you, all right? So we'll be good. Yeah, it'll be recorded, yeah. Ainsley, are you right with that being recorded if it's kept inside RP? So yeah, it'll be inside the private YouTube. So this is like the biggest indication of why you should trade total suits and not secondary entries. Right, literally just price action right now. Right, the fact where we are and where secondary entry traders are. Do you reckon they're comfortable sat where they are? Fuck no. Yeah, I think a lot of you will find it interesting because you can adopt it with their CFDs. So you know, you can have a completely different size account, right? You might even have a chat with Ainsley, but he might be able to suggest if you can do it with a small account, for example. Test the waters with it. What's your question, Jay Akuma? Or are we just gonna shout out PD arrays? Fair value gap. What? 825. 5-minute candle. Yeah, what about it? I never said it was. I never said it was an OB, bro. I don't know what your question is. You asking me is it an order block, or what's your point? This is a breaker block, bro. So if you're a secondary entry trader, you'd be going in off the breaker block. But I don't trade secondary entries. Right, I'm not a secondary entry trader, so you won't hear me talk often about order blocks, or you hear me talk about breaker blocks because I use those. But I'm predominantly always turtle suiting. I'm a turtle suit trader, so my entry has got absolutely fuck all to do with this. Right, it's got nothing to do with that. Right, it's got to do with taking this out. That's what I'm interested in. Right, taking external range, Earl to Earl. Right, external range to internal range. So this turtle suit at this high, this is what I mean. This is what I trade. This is what we trade inside of Red Pill. The turtle suit. So if your question is based on, you know, why did I enter there? It's got nothing to do with the 5-minute order block. I do, Judas, but it's not something I'm prepared to teach on YouTube, bro. I hope you understand that. It's everything to do with my base rules. But what I will say here is the reason why I don't care. It's not that I don't care. So let me talk about it briefly. So and I'm going to bore the death out of people inside of Red Pill now, but I apologize. I'm only ever interested in primary entries, and the reason for that is monetary risk versus perceived risk. So I trade without what most people would talk about as confirmation in a trade, right? i.e. a break of market structure, right? So I don't require a break of market structure in order to enter my trade. I'm entering in before the break of market structure. So if you're talking about get confirmation in that sense, the answer is no, but there are other ways to do it. So monetary risk is I know that my stops are 3 points and I have a very clear indication why I'm using this specific level, why is price going to pivot at exactly that level, and I know, and people inside Red Pill know why, right? That exact high, that is a black and white level, so that enables me to have very tight stops, which are always 3 points unless it's around the open where they move to 7. That is it. I don't ever go above 7 points. So my stops are so tight because it's black and white. If it goes beyond that level, I am wrong. There's no if, buts, or maybes, right? I'm wrong. It's black and white. It goes through that level, it's going up into a deeper premium, or it's going to search for higher time frame inefficiencies and liquidity pools, right? So my monetary risk is tiny, and as a trader, my sole job is to manage monetary risk. That is it. How much money am I risking per trade? That's all I care about. I don't care about perceived risk, right? I come from a business background and everything is about monetary risk. I don't care about perceived risk, right? So perceived risk is the idea that, well, unless you have some form of confirmation, how can you take a trade, right? That's perceived risk, okay? So I'm going to enter in here now that I've got confirmation. Well, my question to you is, well, what in God's name would allow you to take this trade short if you don't know why price has rejected that specific level? Right? Why? And if you don't know why price is rejecting that level, then you have another level to go in your trading career, right? I know exactly why price pivots at any given high or low. Trust me. Right? And that is where I'm looking to get in. And if I miss it or I get stopped out, okay, I'm wrong. What I will not do is get in on a perceived risk on a secondary entry, because the very nature of a secondary entry You should know what the primary entry is, right? And if you don't know what the primary entry is, why are you taking the secondary entry? Because then how do you have any confidence in placing your stop? So a secondary entry trader has a much wider stop, whether that's your shitty little breaker blocks, order blocks, inverted fair value gaps, all that kind of crap, right? All that fin-twit garbage, right? Where their stops have to be 20 or 30 points. It literally baffles me that people do that. Like if you are getting in on here, your aspiration as a trader should be to learn how to get in on the turtle soup, the actual pivot high, and manage your monetary risk. Monetary risk is more important than perceived risk. So yes, I have strategies and things in place for what I'm looking for a valid turtle soup. And I teach all that inside of RP. Okay. But the reason why is because I like my trading to be mechanical, black and white. Okay, so I'll only ever trade a secondary entry if it's black and white. And I talk about black and white levels a lot. But right here, there is no clear black and white level. Yes, you have this breaker block, but there's nothing stopping price being, sloppy, dipping up into a little volume imbalance before moving down. Secondary entries are by nature secondary. Okay? That's what they are. The primary is up here, the secondary down here. So you have to place your stop up here. For me, that just makes your trade from what is a 10 to 1R down to a 1 to 1R. Right? It's crap. It's utter trash. Right? So I hope that little overview sheds some light on why I trade primary entry, why I trade turtle suits, why I trade with monetary risk and not perceived risk. So you'll never ever see me looking to jump in on a 5-minute order block. I couldn't care less about a 5-minute order block. Right? If you're getting in here, you're not good enough. I'm just being honest with you. You're not good enough. Honestly, that entry is trash. It's trash. You think that's a good entry? It's trash. That's the entry right on that high. And yes, you can know exactly why this is going to go at that exact point. Turtle suit of this high. Right? Engineering liquidity. News. Weak lows. Divergencies on the lows. All the context to support why price is going to turtle suit that high, run low. Create a cup and bollocks for retail, right? The old cup and handle. Absolutely screwing those who are chasing a breakout. It's so obvious. Right? And then we jump down onto a lower time frame, and that's where we execute. All right? So we execute on lower time frames than a 1-minute chart. So then we're looking to take external range to internal range. So that's the principle, right? So we're now trading a turtle suit. And I'm not going to go into too much detail because this is YouTube. So external range to then go and run internal range. Now, why are these lows my targets? Well, because they formed inside of premiums of lower time frame dealing ranges. And again, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but these create weak lows that become objectives for price to reach for, right? It's low hanging fruit objectives. Okay? Low hanging fruit objectives. And we can also use divergencies, right? So we know that we also have SMT on this low, and we always want NQ to do the turtle suit and not ES. All right, so I'd still anticipate NQ to come and drive out to take out these lows, right? But this is where everybody who's a secondary entry trader is sweating right now, right? Absolutely sweating. And honestly, there's absolutely nothing stopping price running all the way back up to this high, doing offset accumulation, right? Why? Well, because on this high, this range up here is unmitigated, right? This range up here is unmitigated. So there's absolutely nothing stopping price running all the way back up here, stopping out all these who are on the right side of the move, accumulating their stops before moving price down. Well, where are we? Where are we in? All they've come back is to, they've just come to say hi. How you doing up there, gents? You doing all right? Absolutely fine, mate. Completely cushy. How are those secondary entry traders doing? Yeah, we saw them crashed on the motorway and they're fucked. right? So I don't care about this. I'm no interest in this. Enjoy it. Alright, if that gets you excited, I ain't the trader for you. I'm not the trader for you. But if you want to learn how to turtle suit the exact high, you want to learn how to have a 3-point stop, take 10 plus R's, you won't find anyone who teaches you better. That's just me laying my, just laying it out there. Mate, that was absolutely pimping. I've ordered from this one place 68 times. It's ridiculous. I should get shares in their company. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ask for shares. It's a naked burrito, bro. So it's, it's just got everything you want in a meal. It's just pimping. No, it's independent, bro. Pretty sure they're Mexican, although I've never been in there. I reckon it's a front for something, you know. It's one of them. I'm the one that makes them look legit. When they file their accounts at the end of the year, they're like, hey, this guy X, he make our look as legit, you know. Yeah, Manglab burritos. But no, I think they're Mexicano. It's proper legit food, right? It's like a home cooked kind of vibe. All for it. All for it. Rambo, I'm on YouTube today, bro. So if you wanna ask me a question, bro, if you could just do me a massive favor and put it in the YouTube chat, it would help. Because obviously trying to jump between all the chats is a little bit tricky. It's like a classic example. Oh, secondary entry traders getting their arse handed to them. So, whereas we're already paid. We're in, paid. Lambs to slaughter. If it takes us out, who gives a shit? We're paid, right? Whereas secondary entry traders, they haven't even paid themselves yet. They're about to have their stops run. It's like that is literally a case study of primary versus secondary entries, right there. Oh, sorry, oh yeah, fucking hell. There's too many of you now, Rambo. There's too many of y'all. So my ultimate objective today, guys, just for those who might be dropping on, I'm looking for price to get up to 17.15. I want to see it take the all-time ATH, right? So this little trade that we took this morning was like a little appetizer. Okay, so what we have is we traded the turtle suit back down to this weak low, took that out. We've obviously got a divergence still on this low and more weak lows. We've got this breaker block which is formed here, which is what most secondary entry traders would have just piled on and had their arse handed to them. But what we know is that we have an unmitigated range on this high. So there's every opportunity price runs up into this high before melting again to come take out these lows, right? And then on news, which is at 9.45, using news to go run up into this high to manipulate again for price to pull back, right? So this is currently what I'm looking at for today. So for me, I'm either going to look for price to offset accumulate on the lows, so come and drive out all of this, right, which would be offset accumulation, offsetting those on the right side of the move and accumulating their positions or their stops. And I'll be looking at this unmitigated range on the low, either the upper quad or lower quad, for continuation to take price up to take the all-time high, right? Or alternatively, if price does not get down there, I'll be looking for price to get up here to then look to trade a reversal, right? So that's my current play at the moment. We just took this little appetizer this morning, short, and then we also were discussing this trade this morning long, which was where we went out here on the discount side after running out and dipping in total suit in the midnight open price, and we were running external range liquidity to take the 15-minute highs which formed inside of a discount of the range, right? So they were weak highs which enabled parabolic price action for price to come and drive out these highs, right? So that's what we were doing this morning, all pretty easy. We also had a void up at 39 for price to go and tag. So that's exactly why I'm a primary entry trader. Exactly why I'm a primary entry trader, for that exact reason. Paid myself, lambs to slaughter. I literally couldn't care if that stops me out, right? Whereas anyone who went short on this breaker block is walks away with a big fat red, right? Whereas we're walking out with a profit. So 18,715 is my current point of interest. So don't forget, we've got news at 9:45, right? They're going to use that to manipulate again. Made absolute hash of this. OCD kicking in. Oh no. So nothing for me at the minute. Nothing for me here. Don't forget you got news at 9:45, right? So you got PMI at 9:45. Patience. I really want these lows to hold before news, and I want to see it get up into here for shorts go and run these. That'd be my ideal scenario. What I'm looking for. If it runs them first, it's not ideal. It's not really what I want to see. Now we're up here. So it's a person who's exercising patience here. So it's going to create a little bear flag here. Bull flagging. So. Six minutes before the open. Would surprise me if they run this all the way back down here now. You just run into the little 15-second inverted fair value gap. Just engineering liquidity on the highs. So this is where if you miss that entry on the high by a couple of points, don't chase price. I will not chase price. If I miss the entry slightly, I miss it. Right? It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here start chasing price. We got news in 2 minutes, so every chance it goes back and turtle suits this high. Never chase it. It's a new 15-minute discount here. So waiting for there's 950, 1010 macro, right? So I missed my entry. I missed my entry by 6 points this morning. Sorry. Absolutely slayed this week. So you're going to miss trades now and again. What you don't do is chase it. So for me, I'd literally just be holding runners now, looking to take out this low down here. But I've missed the entry, so I'm not going to chase it. Ugh. So there you go, taking that weak low on the low that we were going after earlier. All right, it's now just been tagged. If price can get back up here today, I'll consider it again once it gets up here, but I'm not going to be trading any secondary entries. I'm not going to be trading that breaker block, for example. Did she? Where did she get in, Francesco? I want to know how much money she made on the on her demo. That'll open up her eyes to trading. $1,800. Good stuff, man. Let's get her trading, mate. Sweet. The thing is, if you both lose, it's like double whammy. I think you'd have to trade from different offices or different rooms or whatever. All right, and just meet up at the end of the day. Oh, so how did you do? Oh, you got 707, beast. What were you parlaying in? Yeah, look after the baby, no doubt. So congrats to those who, if you took it slightly early, risky, but fair play to you if you did. Right, guys, on YouTube, that's gonna be it for me on YouTube. I'm gonna go jump back into Red Pill. It's a no trade YouTube day for me today. Well, I say that we took a trade this morning, didn't we? We traded this short for 20 odd handles. So I'm gonna call my YouTube stream here. I'm gonna wait to see if price gets up here, and then I'd reconsider a short. But I'm not chasing price, right? So I've missed out on my entry by 6 points. It happens, right? Who gives a shit? Right, just wait for the next opportunity. So unless price gets back up here, I won't be interested for a deeper trade, right? So, so for those of you new to my channel, thanks for joining in. It's been fun. Enjoyed your company. Feel free to smash a like and subscribe if you found value in today's channel. And I'll see you again on the next stream, where no doubt we'll actually catch it. All right, so take it easy, and I'll catch you again. And Red Pill, I'll jump back into the server in a minute. Take it easy. Bye-bye.